Hey guys, welcome back. How's everybody doing tonight? Um, who's here? We got Jason. Hey Jason, how you doing? Alice, welcome Alice. Brian's of course here, and Lee Wallace. Who else? We got 9 people here already. All right. Oh my God. Hey Alice, hope you're doing well. Garrett, Bob, how we doing, Bob? And Tracy Witt. Hello, Dan Nations. How you doing, Dan? Dan, how you doing? Goes well, man. It's been a busy week. Lots of stuff to go over tonight. We of course, we've been talking about Meet the Carvers, so we got we got a lot of new people. So I'm sure we'll play that trailer again. That's going to be coming up in our 13 Nights of Horror. Garrett, come on, man. Are you really going to see it later tonight? I want to see that. Did you see these videos that they're doing this marketing thing where they're traveling around and they're just like I saw one where this girl was doing the smile, that pose in the middle of like a one of the biggest, at a big football game. She was on one side and then the cameraman was on the other, but it just looks so creepy. Yeah, for Smile, Dan. Oh, nice, Garrett. That'll be good. Yeah, you saw it, Dan? Nice. Let's see. I've got very good marketing. It reminded me a lot of kind of the things that we've talked about in the past that they did with like Blair Witch and things along that line. So tonight, things we're going to talk about apps. We're going to talk about TV apps. We're going to talk about a continuation of Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Undead. I have a trailer for you guys to see that. That movie was brought to us by a couple gentlemen who saw my ad and they were like, "Hey, would you like to play my movie?" So we're going to play the trailer. We're going to get some feedback from you guys tonight and let's see what you guys think. Oh, let's see. Where should we start tonight? Why don't we start there? Why don't we start with the trailer and then we can get into the apps and stuff afterwards? I'm going to play this trailer for you. You guys give me a little idea of what you think, and we'll go after it and get it up. If you guys like it, we'll probably put it into the 13 Nights of Horror because we can take that and take them and interview them and talk about the filming of that process. And I'm sure they can get a couple of the actors and everything to come in and we'll launch it over the 13 nights. And I hope everybody's well. Here's the trailer for A Night of the Undead.
Listen, when it comes to this whole Night of the Living Dead business, people seem to be pretty divided about what went down. It's either that they believe what happened was real, or they're just crazy. I'm sorry, but how do you justify the dead returning to life? That just doesn't make any sense to me. My heart has nowhere to go.
In your hands. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This whole Not the Living Dead fiasco, it's nothing but a lie.
The cemetery. This Saturday, we can go down there, somewhere near the cemetery, and do our podcast.
Alright guys, this is it.
There's no escaping you.
Yes, this is gonna be great. Nothing but relaxing and getting some kick-ass footage.
Don't forget about the booze. Need something to knock the edge off.
What's wrong? You scared, Pike?
They're coming to get you, Piper.
So, we're here at the farmhouse where all those people were supposedly held up. Nothing special, really. Kind of an old place.
When Brady makes jokes about that night, I wish that he would take this more seriously.
Can anyone out there see us?
Good evening, my fellow Americans. It is with a heavy heart I have come before you tonight to address the crisis of violence occurring across our nation. I have spoken with top U.S. health officials and medical experts, and they have all confirmed that the bodies of the deceased are in fact returning to life. In what is being called a night of the living dead, the deceased are not returning as they once were, but are seeking out and consuming human flesh, which seems to be sustaining their afterlife force. As of right now, there are no theories as to why this could be occurring or how to resolve it.
Look, why don't you guys just stay here while I go get home?
What? I'm not staying here.
It's only a few miles back to town. I could be back here in an hour tops.
It's real.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources for any emergency.
What do we think, guys? What do we think? We got a continuation of Night of the Living Dead. The guys are definitely interested in putting it up on our service, and I hope to get it. Let's see. I just finished my scene. Amanda's late. Bob's got worth a watch. What'd Garrett do? I can't read. I can't friggin' scroll on that. Garrett, I just finished my scene in the upcoming psychological horror movie Macabre Mountain. It was with Felissa Rose. Hey, awesome. We've actually got Felissa Rose coming on to do one of the lives here with me next month. Yeah. So we're going to have her here. She'll be here to help promote Meet the Carvers, and we're going to discuss the making of that. Thanks, Sydney. Hey, welcome aboard. Caught the last bit of it a watch. I'm too late, but caught the tail. Yeah. We'll put the trailer up on our Facebook page. How's that? So you guys can get a look at it. We'll do that with Meet the Carvers as well. Oh, awesome. Yeah, of course I'm awesome. Let's see. It looks good. It looks like a decent movie. Not great, but I'll watch it. Thank you, Jason. Cody, caught the last bit of it. I'll watch. Perfect. And Chris here. We're picking up people tonight. So we got the gang here tonight. I love it. All right. News. Let's see. What do I want to talk about tonight? Did you guys have any issues with the site over the week? I know that I had one gentleman had sent me an email, but I never got it. It was the email that he got sent had come from the wrong address in the system, and I was never able to get to him and help him. But I was, eventually we got connected because he posted to Facebook. So I'm a big fan of this Facebook group and the things that you guys are doing to make sure everybody's straight. If we didn't have it, it'd be a bigger problem. Quick question. How many of you guys are actually on Reddit? I've got some stuff today. They're talking, they sent me a thing, they sent me a thing about, they're giving me a couple $100 worth of free advertising if I spend this much, blah, blah, blah. But how many people are actually on Reddit? And, I'm just trying to get a feel for how many, if it's going to be worth doing. Probably still going to give it a test run and see if we get any feedback. But at the end of the day, this is why we're here. We're talking about that. Yeah. See, I'm not either. I'm curious as to that demographic over at Reddit. But $200 first of free advertising. Your husband's on there daily. All right. That's good to know. Very curious. I'm not a big Reddit guy, so I can't imagine. When we look at Facebook marketing, we've hit less than 1% of the people on Facebook who are horror movie fans, right? There's nothing. We've barely scraped the surface of horror movie fans on Facebook. Oh, it's not free, Jason. It costs money, man. I just browse it. Some they do talk movies. Yeah. So I mean they do have a lot of that idea where you go and it's like it's not a blog, it's a message board basically. It's the detail. Don't know that much about Reddit. Yep. Thank you, Garrett. Let's browse it. Some they do talk movies. Cool. Let's see. Where do I want to go tonight? Oh, and again, I apologize for last night. I got caught in traffic coming back from the gym and totally flipped. And then Alice was like, "Hey, it's 6:00." I'm like, "Shit," and that's why we're here tonight. So again, apologies for screwing up the schedule. Won't happen again tomorrow. The gym's happening in the morning on Tuesdays from now on, so we can make it. Let's see what else we've got. All right, we're deep enough into this. I got some big changes coming. I've kind of hesitated to talk about them because people that I'm working with are in the group, but I don't think they'll watch this tonight. Yeah, lesson learned: don't go to the gym. I've got to go to the gym, man. Let's see. So the system that we're using now that is hosting the movies for me, we're having, obviously, as you guys know, issues getting the apps finished. I mean, you guys have seen the Android phone app, and it's stuck. They won't approve the app in the store because there's some code that's old or something. So that's going to go down, and I've turned my focus to Roku and Fire TV. So Roku and Fire TV, we're going to take and move from the server we're at to a different one. This means we're moving to an entire different company. Nothing is going to be affected on your guys' end. I mean, my merchant account basically just imports all of your data so that you're not billed on a screwed up date. You're still going to be billed, accordingly. And the price, of course, is still going to remain the same for you guys. But that move is going to happen. If the company I'm working with sees this and gets mad, it might happen sooner. But the benefit is Roku was submitted to the Roku store today. So now it's just a matter of waiting for Roku to approve our app, and it'll be up. Fire TV will get submitted to that store on Friday. They already have them done. It makes sense to move. The other guys at the server we're on now, they need another 10 weeks to get Roku finished, and that's not going to work because I need them up for Halloween, man. You guys need to be able to watch this stuff on your TVs. Well, yes, Garrett, I based this on we did a thing in the Facebook group about what everybody submitted. It was basically a poll where you guys went, "Hey, which one do we want the most?" I know next month will be great for you. Yeah, it's got to. I mean, Roku can take like 2 weeks to get submitted or to get approved. All right, but it's already. I mean, we've submitted. It's done. I put all the graphics up, and away we go. So it's just an app for Samsung TV. Yes. So yes, Jason. So with this new system, the Samsung TV is one of the apps that's already built by them. So for me to turn it on, I need more interest than one person to turn on Samsung TV because each app, as I add them, costs me money monthly based on which app I get. But yes, Samsung TV is already built. So quite honestly, I mean, you guys know me. I'm going to tell you the truth about everything. For me to get an app and add it, I need 60 people. And I'm going to need to know that at least 60 people are signed up and using that app once a month or per month. So and I know Roku, I've got a list of almost 400 people right now literally waiting for Roku. October is going to be fire, man. I discovered today I couldn't log in with browser on my phone. Good question, Garrett. What's my opinion on competing with Shudder? I am of the mindset that I'm not really competing with them. I don't think what we're going to end up being in the next 3 months is going to be what Shudder is. Shudder is Netflix with just horror movies, where how many times can you sit here with the guy who runs Shudder and ask him questions and give movie suggestions. On top of that, we're very community based. We're doing things that are turning it more into an interactive site versus just here, go watch a movie. Obviously, if you're on Roku, I don't know how you're going to type in reviews, but watch a movie and come over to the computer and pull it up. And I know in the new system that there is the ability to do reviews, the ability to do star ratings. So the two are going to be, in a way, sister companies. No, we're not sister companies because AMC owns Shudder. Horror TV is me. I don't even know that. I mean, Shudder, in my opinion, was built to create. It's AMC creating their own horror content. It's an outlet for them to take, everything horror and give it a home and grab those people. Where something like the trailer you just watched, Shudder's never going to touch. They're never going to want to deal with it. So it's more getting independent filmmakers a home to come to, and that's me uploading movies. Roku has an app with a remote control. It can let you type through your phone and it appears on the screen. Oh, there you go. So you will be should be able to leave reviews on the Roku app. Hopefully, that'd be great. But that's up, and again, Fire TV will go up in roughly Friday, maybe tomorrow, if I can get everything done. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. I know Fire TV shouldn't take more than a couple days once it's submitted to the store. They're pretty quick on their approvals, from what I've heard. Don't hold me to that one. They might be similar to like a Roku, but I know that Roku can take up to 2 weeks, but I'm going to be on top of them. Oh, Garrett, don't ever submit ideas. I'm going to tell you a story about submitting ideas. I know that in any filmmaking course or thing that you're doing, I've been told this 100 times as somebody who's made movies before. You want to come to me with an idea. Usually, the first thing these people have said to me in the past is, "Hey, don't tell anybody, but I got a great idea for a horror movie." And I stop them right there and I go, "Listen, don't tell me your idea. I'm going to make it. And I don't need you if you tell me the idea. What's the purpose? Write your script, man. Write your script, sell your script. Don't share your ideas. There are leeches everywhere that will just grab them and make them." I put together a short film for La Llorona a while ago, and now it's everywhere. It's amazing where people get ideas from films. So don't talk about your ideas, get them built, but then who's a Facebook user? That's interesting. I haven't seen that happen. There you go. Get them. Hey man, I'll take script submissions all day long. If you guys come up with great ideas, I'm happy to see about producing them. We'll be we're probably 8 to 12 months away from doing a film, but maybe sooner. We will see. We will see. What other questions you guys got for me tonight about the new system or apps or anything else that you guys want to talk about? Who's grabbing their pen? And what else do I got? I'm probably going to talk about Meet the Carvers with Dan here tonight a little bit. Yeah, Alice is actually starting filming. Oh, Steve. Hey, Steve. Yeah, it's weird that it's coming through that way. Oh, Garrett, you don't want me to start convention stories. You don't even want me to remotely start convention stories. I don't even know that I'm allowed to tell my convention stories. I need permission from people. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's yeah, Lloyd Kaufman at a bar. Never mind. Um, so Alice, by the way, you guys, is starting filming. Yeah, it looks like you're in stealth mode, Steve. Um, so Alice is starting filming on a movie. Alice, why don't you just give a quick overview of what the film is about, and hopefully this is something that's going to be coming to horror TV as well. I mean, we've got a lot of unique content coming in the next month. Right now, it's been about getting these apps done for you guys. So it's kind of been my focus has been getting these things moved. And here, let me ask you guys this. I mean, I don't know your passwords, obviously. Is how are you guys going to have a big problem updating your password? Let me know what you feel about that. So Alice just posted the site for her movie. I don't know that I can't copy and paste or see any of that, but yeah. But it should be in the comments. Perfect, Garrett. That's exactly the way you want to do it. Once you slap that little copyright on the bottom, it will be copyrighted, and then share it with me. Suspect is a tense psychological thriller that pits a suspected serial killer against two detectives that have no problem going to extreme lengths to save the victim before the clock strikes 12. Will the detectives save the victims in time, or will their own secrets doom them? Yeah, there you go. Great job, Alice. I don't envy your next 4 weeks, but I'm sure you guys are going to do fine. I look forward to seeing the trailer, as I'm sure everybody looks forward to seeing it here and talking to you about it. Excellent, Garrett. Great job, man. Don't, yeah, you got to have it all written. Yeah. All right, man. Let's see. Oh, all right. Yeah. Any app questions? Oh, and guys, seriously, password change, is that going to be a big problem for anybody? If when the new system is up, I'm going to put random passwords into everybody's account, and you won't be able to log in. You're going to have to do a password reset. We'll probably have a pop up there to remind you, but does anybody have a big problem with that? Please let me know. Brian, I know Brian will be fine. We got Jason's actually working diligently now, because what we need to do on the Roku app. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Alice. Yeah, Bob. I think a pop up's going to be the best idea for the next probably several weeks, just to remind people, because I mean we're getting there. All right, awesome. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate that input. So yeah, Jason right now, say thank you to Jason right now. He's working on the horizontal images for all the movies. Now on Roku, they're not poster size, and I can't fuck with the goddamn sizes. So we got to do actual horizontal movie posters for each one. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate the input. Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate the input. I will do several email blasts reminding everybody for days after we do this move. But if you guys have any issues, you know how to handle them, man. Bring them right to me. Yeah, ish, right? How many you got left, man? And Amanda's really quiet tonight. What's wrong, Amanda? Are you something going on, ma'am? Oh, all right. Good. Any other questions for me tonight? You're very welcome, Garrett. Garrett, do you got any other questions, man? Happy to answer for you. I mean, we've done a few movies, man. We're happy to give you guys some direction on the right and wrong way to do things. We've made those mistakes already. Oh, do we need to bring you soup? Who lives near Amanda? She needs soup. Thank you, Dan. Dan, I'm excited to get Meet the Carvers up. Let's see. Is there anybody here that hasn't seen the Meet the Carvers trailer that would like to see it before it goes up on Facebook? Yeah, we're putting together a promo video as to promote the month of October and the 13 days of horror, that 13 nights of horror. That will 13 nights of horror leading up to Halloween. We're going to have Felissa Rose. We're going to have the guys from Meet the Carvers. We're going to have Kevin Teeney, the director of Night of the Demons. And then we've got hopefully these guys, we can get this movie that we just showed you the trailer for up, and that would be killer. But yeah, we're putting that marketing material together this weekend and then rocking and rolling it for the month of October. As soon as the apps hit, the price is going up, though. So let your friends know, let everybody know. Oh, and YouTube, we're like 4 people away from 100. So thank you, Brian, very much. Appreciate you pushing that. If you haven't signed up for YouTube, if you haven't followed the channel, please go over there and knock that out. I need 4 more people. What that allows me to do at 100 people subscribed is create our own URL. That's all. Thank you, Garrett. All right, let's do one more look at Meet the Carvers, introduced by Felissa Rose. I will be right back afterwards.
Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that we have this amazing show, Meet the Carvers, coming. I love you and enjoy it. Bye.
Hey, do you guys want to play a game?
I'm looking down the hole, you're looking up at me. You're cold and tired, that is easy to see. Lower the rope to you, a bucket on the line. Your membrane will be soft and smooth, and your heart will be mine. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Yes, precious, it gets the hose.
Well, how should I know? I ain't never cut up a clown before.
I never cut up a clown before. I am so excited for Meet the Carvers. We've got the pilot episode is complete, and I know the gentlemen are working hard on the next episodes. We're going to get a season out of them. I think a season's going to be 6 episodes. Is that right, Dan? Yeah, Chris, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a horror TV original. You're not going to be able to see those anywhere else. So I'm excited to get them up. So 6 episodes. Yep, they are working hard. Dan is one of the producers and founders of Meet the Carvers. And without them, we wouldn't be interviewing Felissa Rose. So thank you again, Dan, for that. And I'm glad you found us, man. That's going to be hilarious. I am playing it every time we do this because I'm so excited about that being part of our content. All right. Dinner time. Knock it off, Alice. I'm just teasing. Dan Ellis is another filmmaker. So if you guys want to connect, you should. Oh, there was. No, Jason, no burrito tonight. Cauliflower crust pizza. I started going back to the gym. I got to drop it. We should send you your animated trailer for our TV horror pilot series. Yes, send that over, Alice. We need that too. All right, guys. Any other questions for me tonight before we sign off? Yes, Alice. Send it all over. You know, we'll play it here and we'll talk about it. Awesome. Yeah, Dan says go ahead and hit him up, Alice. You guys, if you have any problem connecting, just message me separately and I'll hook you guys up. All right. Any other questions tonight? Sweet, Alice. Let's see. Garrett, it was a pleasure talking to you guys tonight. I look forward to Friday night. Things should be very, very different on Friday. Hopefully the new site is up and working properly, and we got you guys imported. I will be blasting out. I think we're going to do it tomorrow night, as long as our import test works properly. And then what will happen after that is it will import everybody and move the domain name. I will keep you guys posted. You'll get a email blast before we move the domain. Yes, Bob, it'll be the same URL. So what'll happen is we will take I'll turn off all the marketing stuff so that there's no ads. Um, there'll be no ads on running, so no new people are coming to the website. Once that's done, I'll probably just shut down the ability for anybody to sign up. We'll do an export from my merchant account where all of the information is that we need. We'll import that, your dates, your renewal dates, your all the system uses really is the last four of your card so that they know that they're running the right card, yada yada yada. So we import all that data. Once that data is imported, I take the domain and point it over to the new server. So that might take 2 to 3 hours. So you guys will get an email when the process is, when I know exactly when we're going to do it. I will then start the process of moving the domain and everybody else. And then once it's over, we turn it on and you guys come. I've also got more new movies over there that I've been uploading. That's why we didn't do any new movies last week. Why put them up? We knew we were moving. That's about it, man. And I'm excited to get moved over to the new system. And I will walk through I'll tell you guys right now. Here, let's see what systems they already have pre-built that we can just basically turn on if we have enough people interested in it. So let's see. I'm pulling it up. So obviously the website and Roku, we're doing. We have the Android TV app that's going to come. iOS for the phones, Android app for the phones, Apple TV, Fire TV. They do have the Samsung TV, WebOS, which is the LG TV app, Viewed TV. I don't even know what that is. Xbox, and there's actually a Windows app. So those are the ones that are already pre-built. If we want anything outside of that, we can make them, but we got to build them. Yeah, step by step, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, I can't do this without you. So I appreciate you guys signing up and being understanding when things aren't working exactly the way they need to be yet. But we are close. Amanda, go to bed. Feel better? Bob, yes, same URL for the site. You guys have an amazing night, man. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Can't do this without you guys. Appreciate you very much. Very, very much. And stay tuned, man. So much stuff coming. I will see you guys Friday and be here answering any questions. You guys have a rock and roll good night, man. Take care.